Good afternoon, all of you. Today I am not going to take accounts first. Okay, I'm going to take this computerized accounting. What is this computerized accounting? That is accounting, whatever it may be, it is computerized. And before this 1990, okay, all the people they used to keep this manual records. That is, they used to keep different vouchers, different books like cash book, ledger, trial balance, everything they used to prepare separately, and they used to maintain the books. And whenever there is any audit, all the people they used to take this books, registers, vouchers, everything they used to take. But from 1990, that is with the beginning of the computer era, okay, they used to learn slowly about how to take the transactions, how to pass journal entries, how to pass ledger accounts, all these things they used to take, they used to learn. And they used to think whether we can able to make the accounts computerized or in the computer, whether the computer is useful for doing this accounting work, accounting work, works or jobs, whatever it may be. So gradually, after some time, in 1990s or 1996, 97, like that, okay, Gandhi and Gandhi associates stayed in Bashir Bagh, Babu Khan estate. Okay, there they have initiated some works regarding the computerization of this accounts. They started that, and after that, okay, we came across Wings, a package known as Wings, and this Wings especially takes into account the accounting treatment, accounting passing of accounting journal entries, ledger accounts, all these things they used to do. And after that, okay, after that, Lotus 123. This thing also it is okay, one of the important instrument for making this accounting procedures or accounting systems, whatever it may be, computerized. That is, there we used to go for Lotus 123, and there we have to do this journal entries, ledger accounts, and other things. And whatever it may be the trial balance, and whatever it may be the profit and loss account, and whatever it may be the balance sheet, all these things we came to know from this Lotus 123. And in Lotus 123, so many developments came. For example, 3 version, okay, 4th version, 7.2 version, 9th version, like that it came. And after that, people they have gone for this, usage of the computerized accounting like Tally. And in this Tally also we are having 3 version, 4th version, like that, 7.2 version, 9th version, and 10th version. Generally, when we go for this, okay, Tally, people they are very popularly they used to use this 7.2 version for knowing this accounting procedures or accounting systems. And after that, the 9th version came, and people they are habituated. That is, it mean for learning purpose as well as for doing the works. And after some time, that is Tally ERP 9, it is useful for learning purpose as well as for working. Okay, and after some time, Tally 3 version, 3.0 version came into existence. And after that, we are having this 4th version, Tally 4.0 version, and it is known as Tally Prime. And with this, okay, with this, what happened is we can be in a position to pass journal entries, receipt entries, payment entries, contra entries, all these things. Not only this, we can able to see the profit and loss account, balance sheet, and after that the various ratios. That is very important thing, that is ratios, current ratio, gross profit ratio, okay, quick ratio, like that. Some ratios we can able to do that. And after that, the cost centers and cost categories also we can able to learn about this bank reconciliation, okay, service transactions, all these things we can able to do in this tally 4, that is tally prime series. And people they are very much, okay, inhabited in using this tally fourth version, that is tally prime. Some of the organizations they are following this, okay, tally ERP 9 version only, some people, and some people they came from that and they are going for this tally 4.0, that is tally prime, tally prime, and people they are using this. Okay, why people they are going for this? In order to execute in a fastest manner, in order to execute in a fastest manner, they are using this tally prime, okay. And in order to know the ratios, in order to know the outstandings, in order to know the bank reconciliation, not only that, okay, stock inventory, okay, inventory systems, inventory management, all these things we can able to know by going for this tally 4 4.0, that is tally prime version. And some people they are using this ERP 9, tally ERP 9, okay. And some people they are going for this tally 4.0 version, whatever it may be, okay. This made the accounting system to be in a very fastest manner. Not only that, okay, whatever it may be the GS taxes, that is like GST, goods service tax, so we can able to do that, we can able to do that GST. And most of the chartered accountant firms, most of the company people, what they are doing is they are installing this tally prime in their computers and they are using. So with this what happened is the maintenance of books, records, registers, all these things they were lessened, that is the manual labor, it was lessened. And the usage of paper also it was lessened. For taking printouts they are using the paper, but thing is, okay, every time writing, okay, there should not be overwriting, there should not be any scratch, any cuttings, all these things they were removed by this introduction of computers. So this computer era, it is using not only the science, not only the engineering people, not only the other persons, but it is also useful for this accounting systems, accounting procedures, okay. With that people they'll feel happy and they are going for this. In tally prime, okay, we have to download or load this tally. Now people they are thinking about tally and they are loading that, okay. Previously, okay, the birthplace of this accounting systems in computers, it is nothing but wings and wings, okay, developed by the Gandhi and Gandhi associates in Bashir Bagh, okay. That is the origin, that is the origin. And this thing it was developed into different types, into different stages and different styles. And at present we are using this tally prime. When we go for tally prime, we have to take into account, we have to click on this tally prime two times, thereby it will open. And people, okay, who are going to learn, they can learn. And people who are going to use that, they have to take the license and they have to use that, okay. All these things the you are having in learning this accountancy system. And in this tally prime we can do gymnastics, we can do gymnastics in the sense we can go for stock variation, okay, cost centers, cost categories, and IGST, CGST, SGST, UGST, all the things we can able to do with this 3.4 version. Okay, first when we go for tally, okay, automatically we have to create a company. And after that we have to do the various creations, that is taking into account the state, the country, as well as the address of the company and the email id, all these things. Okay, what is the financial year, from which period to which period it starts, all these things we can come to know in this tally prime. And after that, okay, we'll have the various shortcut keys in this tally prime instead of going and typing constantly. So when you open the tally, automatically you will come across a screen where you have to give your company name, that is creation of a company, everything, that is address, pin code, okay, state, country, all those things. And we have to see whether it is uploaded or not. After the company's name was uploaded, you will come across F11, that is details of the thing. Details of the thing. There, whatever you want, you have to say yes or no. So with that, what is happening is you can able to feed, you can able to type, you can able to feed the information data whatever you want. And after going to watches, you can create whatever ledgers you have to prepare. All these things you have to take, and you have to do some process, and automatically you will get the information in an accurate manner, okay. Now if you want to see the ratios, like current ratio, okay, next quick ratio, next inventory turnover ratio, all these things you will come to know when you go for this tally prime. Not only that, what are the purchases that you are doing, what are the sales that you are doing, okay, and what is the graphic representation of that purchases, stock levels, okay, inwards, outwards invoices, what we have to do with sales returns, purchase returns, and bill of supply, cost centers and cost category, and taking into account the calculation of IGST and CGST, all these things you can come to know in this thing. And when you go for GST, okay, GST, goods service tax, our prime minister, he made this, he introduced this GST in the year 2017. And 160, before that, before introduction of this GST in India, 160 countries, they were following this GST, good service tax. According to him, there should not be different taxes. There must be one tax in one country. For all the people living in the country, there should be one tax and one country. Like that, he introduced this GST. And when we go for GST, this GST, it abolished, or it kept all the indirect taxes whatever we are having, okay, like sales tax, gift tax, okay, customs duty, excess duty, all these things were overlooked. Okay, they kept in darkness, and this GST came into existence. Okay, when we are going for GST, okay, you have to take into account inward supplies and outward supplies. Inward supplies means nothing but purchases, outward supplies nothing but sales. Okay, whether we have to calculate GST on inward supplies as well as outward supplies, people they are thinking that, okay, why should we pay tax? Because when we are getting the privileges of government, compulsory, it is necessary for us and it is mandatory for us to collect some money. That is, the government has to collect some money from the public. So in order to extend the services, in order to extend the services to further generations, further people, okay, it is not a one day job, it is a continuous process. So in order to continue that, the government people, they used to take taxes. And previously, taking into account the different states people, they used to collect tax according to their whims and fancies. But when GST came into existence, okay, whatever it may be the country, whatever it may be the country, whatever it may be the state, we have to take into account four important things. That is SGST, State Goods and Services Tax, Central Goods and Services Tax, Integrated Goods and Services Tax, and Union Territory Goods and Services Tax. Like that, there are four taxes. Okay, all the taxes, indirect taxes, they are divided into four taxes. SGST, okay, state government, they will get some share. Whenever you purchase any company, they will fix a rate, and in that rate, half portion will go to SGST and half portion will go to CGST. That is commercial central goods and services tax. Okay, CGST, central goods and services tax. Okay, this is compulsory for any product. Previously, people they used to charge this GST on some commodities. Later on all the commodities, people they used to charge this GST. And when you go for GST, okay, we'll come across different rates like 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, and 25%, 28%. Like this, we are having this five varieties of taxes. 0% on necessaries, 5% on other things, 12% on mobiles, clothes, etc., 18% beyond that, and 28% for luxurious commodities. They are going to collect this. So whatever it may be, when you go for this GST, okay, it will give importance for two things, that is intrastate and interstate. Intrastate means within the state. Within the state, whatever you do the purchases and whatever you do the sales, you have to pay as GST and CGST. Okay, inter sales and interstate sales and interstate purchases, there you have to pay, okay, IGST, that is integrated goods and services tax. Integrated goods and services tax. For example, if you purchase a commodity in Calcutta and if you are going to sell in our state, okay, that is Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, whatever it may be, when you are selling in Telangana, you have to pay SGST and CGST. Whereas when you go for the purchase, you have to go for IGST, that is Integrated Goods and Services Tax. Similarly, when you purchase commodities here and when you are going to sell in other state, for example, Kerala. So when you are selling in Kerala, there you have to go for IGST. When you are purchasing here, you have to go for SGST and CGST. So like this, you will come across. When you purchase in New Delhi, there you have to go for UGST, that is Union Territory Goods and Services Tax. And there you have to pay this UGST, and when you are selling here, you have to pay SGST and CGST. Okay, in goods and services tax, only the manufacturers or the dealers, they have to pay the tax. They have to pay the tax, not the consumers or the customers. Okay, one thing here you have to keep in mind is there is lot of difference between a consumer and a customer. Consumer is the person who consumes the products. Customer is a person who not only consumes but also will sell the commodities. Like that, you will come across the main difference between consumer and customer. Customer not only consumes but also he will plans to sell the commodity. Okay, that is nothing but we'll call that thing as second sale. Second sale. So this thing you must be very cautious. So with the introduction of this computers, with the introduction of computers and taking the computer's assistance in preparing this accounting work, it helps a lot to various people. Thereby, the work, okay, it won't become very troublesome, very hard. It will become very easy for any person, okay, to do the work. The thing is, you must know how to do this, okay, accounting work in this tally. With this, I am going to close, and if it is interested for you, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.